Alright, we're live.
We're live.
Hey, welcome to the stream. This is Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Welcome.
I've got Caitlin with me today for added conversational person. Yes.
Very conversation.
Yeah, very conversation, much words. So, we're playing this game. It's normally a single-player experience, so it's, I played it a little bit. I played, like, the tutorial, and I played, like, a little bit after that, but not much after that, like, not far. So I know a little bit about the game, but I don't know enough to, like, break it or anything like that. So it's a mostly blind playthrough. Completely blind for you.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this game at all.
Except for the title.
Except for the title is Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Yes. Right, that's right.
And it's a role-playing game?
Yes.
That's all I got.
Okay. And again, I'm going to focus more on the gameplay anyway, so you don't have to worry as much about, like, the rules and stuff. Anyway, let's get down to it, I guess. Poppy's leaving us. Alright, new game. So we're playing the main story. Normal difficulty seems fine, right?
Perfect.
Don't want to play unfair.
Oh my gosh, no.
Story.
No, we should just do normal.
Normal?
See how it goes.
Yeah, I think you're right. Poppy is fully leaving us. Goodbye, girl. So we're not gonna use one of the preset characters, please.
Who needs a preset?
We are gonna create our own character here. So, the way we decided we were gonna kind of do this was we were just gonna go through the portraits and find one we like, and then just make a character based on the portrait. Poppy. Anyway, so I'm just gonna browse through these one by one, and you can just like kind of give your opinion, what you think of them.
Do we give them a name?
Yeah, we do get them a name at the end.
Okay, whichever one we pick.
Yeah, whichever one we pick. So, there's this one here.
Mm-hmm.
A dwarf.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, she looks kind of cool. Badass.
Kinda, yeah. I don't know what she's actually doing with that string. Like, what the purpose of it is.
We don't need to know.
Yeah. Okay, this is the epitome of barbarian.
Mm.
This screams barbarian to me.
Yes, very barbarian.
Okay, alright.
Classic? Some kind of magic or whatever?
Something, I guess.
She kind of looks like a mix of Little Mermaid and Ursula.
There are a lot of these, by the way, because I have a mod that adds more portraits, so we'll be here a while. We comment on every single one. So just tell me if you see one that intrigues you more than anything. And I'm going to skip over a couple of the ones that are less stream friendly. Because I went through these earlier. Any of these speaking to you?
I liked some of the beginning ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one's cool.
Yeah.
Sneaky sneak.
Sneaky sneak orc. Those two go together. That's one of the, like, default. I think this is, too.
He looks like a child.
Yeah, he looks like he's pouting. Sort of.
Oh, I'm rich.
I'm magical. Like full-on queen with this one.
Yes.
I think that's the portrait for, like, the person who gives us the first job.
Oh.
And this is one of the people that's, like, important in the game, too.
What if we just meet our twin?
Be interesting. He's got like is that like a mustache, or is that just like his mouth?
I think it's an underbite.
Oh, it's just like a really long underbite. It looks like he had like a little mustache with like... I think it's just the teeth. I think you're right. Like, they're just coming out pretty far.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That guy looks like he's a bit of a snob.
Yeah, we don't want a snob up in here.
That's one of the default guys. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Like a full-on Don Quixote
Definitely
thing
like
going on.
thinker pose going on.
Mm-hmm. For sure. What do we got here? Oh, that's nice. Pretty sure that's a Magic the Gathering card.
For Sella.
Jazz hands. That's all I could get out of that one.
She's controlling all those knives, crazy. Why don't we just go with that sneak orc?
You like the sneak orc?
Yeah.
Snakeity sneak?
Oh, there. Oh, he has an underbite too.
Yeah, just a little bit. All orcs kind of have like the teeth coming out.
And man bun.
Yeah, that man bun too.
Is that classic orc or classic fighter?
More of a roguey type thing. I don't think that you would see too many orcs with like a nice... His hair is very clean for an orc. He looks very clean for an orc. Let's go ahead and do this one then. So race. Half orc is the only choice we have for orc, so this is what we're doing, I guess.
Perfect.
Body type. So he's sneaky, so we gotta make him a little smaller. So he's either 4 or 2. What are you thinking? Is he tall or is he like a...
I like the smaller one too.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Face. Ugh, no. Way too happy.
That one's decent. Wait,
I kind of like the normal one.
what's normal?
That's number 1.
You like that one?
I think compared to the other ones, at least.
The other ones are too emotive.
Yeah, way too emotive. Okay, so then he's more of a blue, wouldn't you say? Or like maybe even
Gray? Is there a gray?
there's that. There's not really a gray. I think this one to me
Yeah,
is the closest.
that's a good one.
Hairstyle. Okay, we gotta find a man bun.
Man bun.
Man bun, we did it. And it's the right hair color too.
Okay.
He doesn't have a beard, so we'll skip on that part. Is he right or left-handed? Let's look at the portrait again. That's
Right?
right. That's right. Okay. So, class. Fair number of choices here. So first of all, he looks sneaky, right? So he could be rogue.
Mm-hmm. And he has a rogue hairstyle, you said.
Yeah, definitely. But he could also be a fighter, just because he's got like the martial setup.
Yeah, you see how many knives he has? Like 1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
like
5, 6.
He's rocking a lot. So let's see. Let's see the options, because I know D&D more than Pathfinder. So ones that stick out. So fighter for sure on the list, right?
Okay.
So he's not a paladin. That doesn't speak paladin to me.
I don't really know the difference.
Paladin is like holy knight type.
Oh, I mean, he could be, but he kind of looks like... Oh, this is kind of a pun, like he's gone rogue. Like, if he was a part of the church, he left.
Okay, then there's rogue, which is gonna be up there on the list here, I think. Slayer. Skilled at tracking down targets, slayers are consummate hunters living for the chase and the deadly stroke that brings it to a close. Slayers spend most of the time honing their weapon skills, studying the habits and anatomy of foes, and practicing combat maneuvers.
Is that good?
I have no idea. That's just the description. Rogues are like... I'll just read the description of the 3 that we've been kind of looking at here.
Okay.
So rogues excel at moving about unseen and catching foes unaware, and tend to avoid head-to-head combat. Their varied skills and abilities allow them to be highly versatile, with great variation in expertise existing between different rogues. Most, however, excel in overcoming hindrance of all types, from unlocking doors and disarming traps, to outwitting magical hazards and conning dull-witted opponents.
So very, very street smart and sneak.
Yeah. And then there's fighter. Fighters excel at combat, defeating their enemies, controlling the flow of battle, and surviving such stories themselves. While their specific weapons and methods grant them a wide variety of tactics, few can match fighters for sheer battle prowess.
I kind of like rogue.
Rogue?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go with rogue. What do we get from being a rogue? So,
Cloak.
Huh?
A cloak.
Apparently, yeah, we get a cloak. We can pick his colors, too. Oh, this is actually pretty good. So, we get sneak attack. which is just an extra 1d6 damage occasionally. Rogue proficiencies in light armor, not with shields. They start with weapon finesse, which means that they can use their dex modifier to attack with weapons, blah blah, and adds half their level to perception checks for finding traps. Okay, but there are slight variations on Rogue. Like, there's Rogue, then there's Eldritch Scoundrel, which is students of arcane magic, legerdemain, and stealth. Eldritch Scoundrels are a rare breed of adventurer, most commonly found seeking lost and valuable arcane writings in the ruins of fallen empires. That doesn't really sound like our guy, though.
No, the next one down says Knife Master.
That's what I was looking at. The Knife Master is a trained killer who specializes in close-up combat and the wave and weave of knife fighting. In her hands, daggers and other smaller light blades become truly deadly instruments.
Seems good to me.
And then the other one is Thug. He doesn't seem like a thug to me, though. So let's see what Knife Master changes. Oh, it just changes this thing. So Rogue has Danger Sense, which gives reflex, and Knife Master has Blade Sense, which gives dodge against using life. When using light blades? Okay, yeah, sure, Knife Master's fine. We'll do this. Sneak stab. Oh, this is different too. So instead of trap finding, we have sneak stab. A Knife Master focuses her ability to deal sneak attack damage with daggers and similar weapons to such a degree that she can deal more sneak attack damage with those weapons at the expense of sneak attacks with other weapons. D8s instead of D6s, but uses D4s instead of D6s for weapons that aren't the right kind. So, we have to use daggers, kukuri, punching daggers, or star knives, or sai. Sai are those, like, weird, like, three-pronged ones, like the ones that the red Ninja Turtle has.
I don't know Ninja Turtles.
Okay, well, we'll see them at some point during the game, I'm sure.
Is that the ones those rat minis have?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No. But that's that, so let's go ahead and hit next. Skills! So, we gotta pick his ability scores. So Dex is the only thing that's, like, important, so we can pretty much decide everything else pretty well.
Yeah.
Ourselves.
Describe to me Constitution again.
Constitution is like your physical hardiness, like how durable you are. Right here, Constitution represents your character's health and stamina. A higher Constitution increases a character's hit points, so the ability is important for all classes. Some creatures, such as undead and constructs, do not have a Constitution score. Their modifier is +0 for any Constitution-based check. If a character's Constitution falls to 0, the character dies.
Okay. So that seems important. I think our guy seems pretty, oh.
Well, he's dexterous. He's
Yes.
he's sneak. So let's go ahead and boost this a little bit. What is my racial bonus? Oh, it can go to anything. Let's give it to Dex.
Yeah.
Why not? Con? I don't think strength is his strong suit.
No, I feel like he's pretty, like, smart. Would that be... Because he's, like, street smart. Is that more intelligent?
That's intelligence, yeah. But I think wisdom and intelligence are both going to be pretty high. I think strength is going to be low. I think we're going to go down to an 8, actually.
Okay.
And then maybe boost Constitution to a 12. Because he doesn't seem like he's super tough, but he could take a hit.
Yeah.
And then intelligence, he's pretty street smart, so let's go with a 14. I think wisdom could be a 14 too. Charisma, does he seem particularly charismatic?
Not really.
But he doesn't seem like...
But he's got the man bun. So.
He's got the man bun, and he's pretty... For an orc, he's pretty cleaned up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to give him a 12 at least, and then maybe boost his dex a bit more. Then maybe reduce the strain on his strength a bit. Then we'll give him Constitution or Charisma. It doesn't actually matter. It won't change the modifier, but...
Just do Constitution.
Okay. Alright, now we pick which skills he's good at. We have 7 points.
Okay.
If it has this green check mark, it'll be better if we choose it over the other ones.
Yeah, I think, well, stealth?
Stealth.
Sneak.
Sneak. Trickery, because that's your ability to disable traps and stuff, pick locks.
Okay.
Um,
What else is there?
knowledge,
Perception.
world, perception.
Perception.
It's pretty perceptive. Persuasion?
That goes with charisma a little.
Yeah, okay. Knowledge, world, knowledge, arcana. I don't think it's arcana knowledge for sure, but maybe worldly knowledge?
Doesn't make a difference to me.
We get 2 more points here.
So athletics, mobility,
Mobility makes sense.
and use of magic use magic device.
Well, we can pick other things too. We can pick these. They just aren't as good.
Mm.
I say we go with this.
Sure.
This is a decent setup. Abilities. We get a feat. So, we have weapon finesse. That was the one I was going to get if we didn't have it already, but we started with it, so I'm not really worried about that. This is mostly just me now. I just had to pick something that looks good. Deceitful seems good. It's like kind of in his ballpark.
Okay.
What else is there? Deft hands. You get a +2 bonus on all trickery and use magic device skill checks. Okay. Dodge. You gain a +1 dodge bonus to your AC.
That seems good.
Yeah, I think we'll take either deceitful or dodge here.
I think dodge.
Dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll see you on that one. Okay. Now if we pick his voice.
A mere flesh wound.
A mere flesh wound.
So many thoughts, so little time.
No, not that, man.
I have no need for this. Our time has come. Let us press on.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Let us be off.
No.
The path is clear. I feel faint. A solid plan. Enemy near. Everyone counts on me.
Everyone.
I am superior!
No.
No.
Calm
That's
down.
like
We will
guy
be
from
victorious. This will hurt.
My Hero Academia.
Time's not waiting. Someone else would make
That-
better use of this.
What's his name?
Who are you talking about? For which voice?
For the aggressive voice.
Spell's not working like that.
Bakugo?
Yeah.
That
I'll go
doesn't-
ahead.
Calm down.
This will hurt.
This will
My
hurt.
skills exceed yours.
Wait, what's
This
confident?
is my path. I'm always ready.
No.
I have
No.
no use for this.
I think pious is
Strike
honestly
as
the best.
one. Together we stand.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
This really speaks him. What's his birthday?
Birthday?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the heck these months are.
Well, it's 12 months. It's 20, in like the same number of days as our calendar.
Hmm,
So pick a real birthday.
Just pick a... Oh. October...
The 10th month?
Yeah. October... 9.
The 9th?
Yeah.
Do you want to quickly check on her?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll be back in a second. Caitlin, what's his name? Huh? Okay, let's see. And we can go for any alignment. There's no restriction on that. So we gotta pick a name and an alignment.
Okay. do you have any good idea names?
Good idea names? No, I
Good
don't
name
have any
ideas?
good names for ideas.
Rasha.
Rasha?
Yeah.
How would you spell that like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Alright. An alignment.
An alignment. He seems pretty neutral.
Like true neutral?
I don't know. Poppy.
Like a chaotic or a lawful neutral, or just like...
I don't know. Let's see what they have to say. Lawful? Oh, lawful seems good.
You think lawful neutral? You think that he follows, like, a code of conduct, but...
Yeah, he follows some, like, his own code of conduct, I
Okay.
think.
Alright. Lawful neutral.
Why are you saying it like that?
I've never seen someone use this alignment before.
Well, that's what happens when you play with new people.
Yep. Alright, let's give it a go.
I shall not falter.
So this is our overall character in the final thing.
Looks like words.
Looks like words to you. What does half word actually give me? I totally didn't read this. Oh, so the first time we go down, we just don't go down. That's cool.
Oh.
Defeat is not an option.
Defeat is not an option.
Not. Alright, then let's go ahead and...
Get to it. Complete. It's set in stone, guys. This is Rasha.
Rasha.
Maybe that was a
Rasha.
bad name.
What?
It just sounds like Russia.
Nah.
Swift action is
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Okay. So some of the dialogue is voiced, like a good chunk of it, I think, but then there is a good chunk that isn't.
So we'll voice it.
We'll voice that stuff. So, for now, let's hop into the story. Here we go.
Very interesting.
Yes, yes. Well, there we are.
Where are they? This is taking forever. You didn't even say what this was for. Just at the Aldori, we're looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
Aldori. Anyway.
Aldori, anyway.
Mary
If you
seems...
can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
Yeah, Mary needs some manners. I agree, Artuccio.
Tartuccio.
Oh, those are letters. So that's Amiri, not just Miri.
Yes.
Fancy
Brevoy
letters.
is the nation we're in right now.
Okay,
And the Aldori Sword Lords.
he explained.
explained it.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your
Whoa.
trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
I don't want to mess with her.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
I feel pretty strong, pretty fearless, you know.
Yeah, we hear.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Ooh. Be a baron.
Yeah, we could.
Could be a king?
What?
The name of the game's Kingmaker.
Oh, we gotta make ourselves the king. I get it.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
TBH, why don't they just work with the Stag Lord? Like, they want to...
Well, that's an option. That's a dialogue option.
They want to work with one of us.
Look at the dialogue.
There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive this Baron's title? Why not just recognize the Stag Lord as Baron? You're helping us found a barony. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
What do you gain from such generosity? What rewards can we expect exactly? It's clear as day. It is not clear as day.
Alright, which question do you want to ask?
I want to ask number 2, because seriously, like, if the Stag Lord is already there, like, why can't we just respect him?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain.
Oh.
This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
She seems pretty close-minded.
To be fair, we don't know what these bandits are doing. Like, they could be doing, like, terrible, terrible things.
Yeah.
Right? So let's see, what's the next question here?
Like, what rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Okay, so...
Words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Okay.
Okay, like... This is just such a sketchy situation, I feel. Like... This is like, they're just trying to colonize this land they have nothing to do with. Simply because...
No, I think everyone has a little bit to do with it. I think that's the whole point, is
just
that
no one claimed it yet?
no one's claimed it. Everyone's been like, hey, this is ours, but no one's actually gone there.
Okay, so let's ask who exactly will receive this title.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Group work.
What about, so are we done with questions?
No, let's just ask one more question.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
That's pretty rude. He said we were so
we stand
valuable.
to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
Okay, she's saying she'll let us just rule it, but they're gonna give us financial support. We all know whenever there's money involved, the person in charge gets to, like, decide what happens with it.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Alright, it's clear as day, apparently.
I guess it's clear as day. Still some sketchy.
You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
When did we agree?
I think that's why we're here.
Okay.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for
Why
replying
doesn't he
to
have
this
a
call.
picture?
The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Alright, let's go triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
We sure will. Just wait. We've got plenty of great feats in store.
I'm
Rasha.
Rasha,
Pleased to meet you. And what do you want from me?
Let's just say number 2.
Number 2.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Let's just say, oh no, hero.
Just a mercenary?
What's a mercenary?
Someone who's paid to do stuff.
Oh, yeah. He's humble. Rasha is pretty humble.
And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not Tartuccio.
Alright, so which one are we saying? Not a bad plan, it's settled in, I'll accomplish the feats and you write them down. What about the barbarian? She looks pretty heroic. I think her name's Amiri.
Not Amiri, no!
I have nothing against Tartuccio.
We don't want to make any enemies. But also, like, I kind of want to move this along.
Okay, not a bad plan then.
What do you think?
I think so.
Deal.
She seems nice.
All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Alright, we can move.
Should we talk to other people? How does this happen?
Yeah, we can talk to other people if camera, so we can move it with Lazda. Real quick. What am I equipped with? Just a crossbow. That's not gonna do.
We don't need this
A
crossbow.
punching dagger. Because we're a dagger wielding.
Yeah. We're knife boy.
We're knife. Swing, swing.
Sneak, sneak, swing, swing.
Alright, so there's other people we could talk to. We could talk to the person who's wielding the big scythe.
Sure.
Okay, so not actual dialogue.
Oh, so it's just random stuff.
Yeah, I think we should just head to our room.
Sure, let's just head there.
So... Okay, cool.
Saving. Destroying its...
Phylactery won't kill a lich immediately, but it is necessary to defeat the monster.
What's phylactery?
A phylactery is something that a lich is bound to constantly revive it. I think. And I think
Help!
it's
Help!
Oh no. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Oh, damn.
Okay, what the? You're not going anywhere.
Stand with me.
We're fighting. So we got abilities, we got our belt. I think we just gotta, like, rush this guy.
Yeah. Swing, swing. Oh, now there's blood on the carpet.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty nice carpet, too.
Yeah.
How did we miss that? He's right in front of us!
He missed too.
Come on, guys.
Oh.
Okay, he's gone. He dropped some stuff.
Did we steal it?
Yeah. Let's equip this dagger as well, you know. Double up a bit. Okay, so let's head out.
Heading out. There's like, okay.
The assassins are already here. Follow me quickly. Hang on, let's see what's over here first.
Someone's just sleeping.
I don't think they're sleeping.
Oh. Okay. R.I.P. man.
They've got someone. We have to help.
Oh,
Look,
it's that stupid little...
They're running. Get them. And what should I do with this one? We'll finish him later. He won't get away. Okay, which one are we going for first?
Just go for the fighty guy.
Ooh!
Get that guy. Get him.
I got much. I mean, I'm just stabby stab.
Miss, 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 miss,
miss, miss, miss, miss, miss.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
How is
Lady
he
Jamant is holding the
leading
line
at
in the
all?
banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Wait, so he just gave us some like magical ring that he doesn't want Lindsay to know about?
Uh-huh.
Hold on a sec.
Okay. I'm putting the ring on. Put it on?
Sorry, I just had to help.
Gives us a +1 to our AC. Our AC is 19.
Is that good?
That's pretty good. Why are they not using dexterity? Oh, is it because I'm equipped with 2? That would be interesting. Here we go. Yeah, okay. So we hit better if we're only using 1.
So which one does more damage?
This one... Well, they do the same, it looks like.
Oh, someone says, hey guys.
Oh, hey there.
Hello.
Let's stick with the punching dagger for now. Maybe dual wielding is like a feat we can take at some point.
Forwards.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Okay, so they have stuff too.
Are those all assassins in that library?
Yeah. What do you have? Burning hands. Magic missile.
Is it just me, or do you have a feeling also that the magic ring is evil?
In some ways, I'm sure. I took a hit. We're still good, though. We're still good.
We're alive.
Ooh, I'm taking a bit of damage now. I've got potions, though, so...
Okay, Poppy wanted to join.
We shall overcome.
Poppy's here. Wanna say hi? Hi, girl.
Hi.
Can I put more of these? No, Ah! Potions! Let's put some potions on my belt. Everybody gather up.
Gather round.
Gather round!
You've wondered why I've gathered you all here.
Couple doors here. What's this one? Just a bedroom, but there's some loot to be had.
Some more sleeping people.
Yes, they're all sleeping, Caitlin. Good job.
That one has blood right. Oh gosh.
Sure, gather everything. Take everything. Take it all.
Might as well.
Look at this.
Blood for Gorum!
Hey, it's a Miri.
It's the end for you rats!
Oh,
Leader charged
gosh.
forwards. Hey, wait for me.
She's doing quite a bit of damage there.
Yeah, do you see how humongous her sword is? It's like a hefty thing.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Whoa.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Those two really don't get along. Poppy, what are you doing, girl?
No. I don't know.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
What's going on here?
There they are, the assassins. This is your last chance. Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives. So generous. I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug. Get them.
What the hell's name is that?
Oh.
I think we can take it.
We're supposed to take that guy? The human... The blue blit.
That human black.
The humongous blue guy?
The blue guy. Oh, hey, we get to take the stuff off this guy's corpse.
potion. Perfect.
These guys. Let's take these guys. Oh, some more stuff. Sometimes interacting with an object requires a skill check. Okay. So we need to make a dexterity.
The deed is done.
Do we do it?
We did it.
Defeat is
I feel
not
like it's
an
a lot
option.
more fun to like roll the dice and see what
Yeah.
happens.
I think the dice are rolled down here. Okay. Plenty of stuff. So let's go into this armory.
I have managed. I will guide us.
Yeah, there's some good stuff here.
This castle's pretty nice, at my dad. Look at those cool stained glass windows.
Yeah, they're pretty
Our
nice.
path leads on.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
We've
Who
been
said we
thieving
were stealing
everything.
it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Let's go. No distractions. If you haven't forgotten, they're trying to kill us.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
We're a bit encumbered. We're carrying a lot of stuff.
Because we keep taking everything.
What's heavy? 35 pounds? I can't see what I'm doing. Drop it. It's not enough? Alright. What's this? 30? Another 30 pounds?
We have 2 of these bow things.
We don't really need any of this. It's just like, I wanted to sell some stuff later, maybe. Okay, we're good.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
Okay.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
It would be like you, Tartuccio.
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Okay, I guess. I thought you told us we shouldn't go any further.
But we have to go through the hallway.
I see something.
There's a trap there. Let's disarm it, because we are a rogue.
The deed is done.
The deed is done, my friends. Do you take those?
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
How curious.
I will once again disarm the trap.
Because we are a rogue.
The deed is done.
And I will once again disarm the trap.
I have managed.
I have managed.
Chests of stuff in here. Okay, I can't really carry anymore. Scrolls? Those are easy enough. Oh, here, what do we got here? What are you dallying for?
Stop, Dilly. I'm telling you, Jumanji's cache has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry up before... Stop, someone's coming. Isn't that Jumanji? Is that the same girl?
No, this is Jathal. Jumanji
Oh,
is the...
these names.
Jumanji's the person who hired us.
Oh.
I'm gonna do the dash thing again, because that worked really well last time.
Scorpity scrap. Whoa, everyone's just like so crowded.
We're like clustered into this tiny hallway.
Into like the archway.
So should we go for this cache?
Yeah, what's in it?
I suppose we'll just have to find out.
Forwards.
Oh, is that more things of cash?
No, these are just like stuff. Okay, so okay, so these are interactable. So
Oh.
okay.
I thought it was gonna open like a secret passageway or something. Like you pull a book on a shelf and the wall turns around.
I think it's a puzzle. See, there's more of them in here.
Oh. How do we figure out a puzzle?
It's a good question.
So it is a secret trap? That's the door! Like that area in like the space between those? That's a door, that's my guess.
Okay.
I was right!
I don't even know how I did that. I just clicking randomly until something happened.
Honestly, I would too.
Look at all this stuff.
This room is such a mess. My goodness.
Alright. We did it.
Did you steal more stuff?
Potentially.
As long as it's not heavy.
Okay, let's go.
Are we leaving now?
Stand with me.
Oh gosh.
Oh gishity gosh. Oh, I'm pretty low on health again. In fact, I'm at 0.
Seems rough, man.
For this failure.
Oh, I'm down.
You're down. Oh.
You can heal. I'm back up.
Who healed us?
Everything is so much
Lindsay.
fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
Confident? Confident?
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
I think we gotta do. There are assassins on the prowl.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Are we joining her?
I mean, I guess so. Oh, I just have her selected.
Can you control all these people?
Just the 4 that we have here. What's over here? Good load of nothing.
Guide us.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much
Is
longer.
Grotus a god?
Soon we shall meet. Oh,
The god of the end times. What's wrong? Pour one of the healing potions into the dwarf's mouth. Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself, you barely got a scratch.
That's rude.
Quit the act, stand and fight, or I'll really send you to your final rest.
I think we should pour some healing. Some healing potion.
Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling.
Okay, now he's just being dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm dying. I
I'm
knew
dying.
this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, my vision darkens. You're wrong. Who would know better than I the severity of my own wounds?
Just say quit
I
the
can
act,
feel
man.
the last drops of vital. How rude! Speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch.
Stands on his own 2 feet.
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Oh goodness, over dramatic.
Convert their spells spontaneously at cleric or good languages.
I will see this through.
I really need to heal a little bit. I've got plenty of potions now.
Our path leads on.
Let's put you guys in the back. Myself, like, after you.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Should we go? I don't know.
I'll go immediately.
Sure.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Alright, let's go!
So we just have to run through the fire?
Okay. And so our adventure started. Earlier and much more tragic than we expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Rasha, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter how what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Eldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we
trenched ourselves with buckets of water, tried to find less dangerous passage, covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside. I feel like all of these were still doomed.
I feel like we just gotta rush it.
Just rush it.
Yeah. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go.
Continue.
The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Rasha led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall, when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards. I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty, but now amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger.
Wait, who is this? Is this the tiefling?
No, it's just a guard.
Oh.
An armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. "There are 2 more," she shouted as she passed by us. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jamadi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Rasha
rushed to save the guards from the fire.
Or shouted to Valerie that she should leave them and join us to help Jamandi Eldore.
I feel like we gotta help save the people.
But we don't have... Okay, this is athletics, which is our strength. We do not have good strength. I say we just try and convince her that this is the right course of action, because Jamandi needs our help.
Okay, wait, what does Jamandi need our help with? That big blue guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're just gonna leave people dying so we can save the rich person.
Yeah. Logically.
Okay. Okay.
Valerie hesitated. For this valiant warrior, 2 things come of all else. Loyalty to her pledge and her duty to her comrades in arms. Now she had to choose one over the other. Rasher showed exceptional eloquence, no easy thing when flames roaring all around. With a heavy sigh, Valerie stopped arguing and followed us to the dome of the banquet hall, where the battle was already in full swing.
So we got through. Go through the door.
Hey, look, it's all the stuff we left behind. Right.
Touch and wrangled touch.
And ranged touch spells that can be used to a sneak attack if a target is flanked or flat-footed.
Oh my goodness. Reinforcements are already on the way. Say your prayers, scum.
Okay, so I am going to use charge on one of these, like, guys up here.
Okay.
You, bless the party. You. Kill that guy. Inspire courage. Tartuccio, make yourself useful.
Does he have any use at all?
He does. Like, he's got these spells. He's a wizard.
Little goatee wizard.
And you just tank it.
Go. Woo!
Okay, we're a bit blocked in by these guys. Can you fire another magic missile?
Who is firing these magic missiles?
Tartuccio.
And of course he's full health.
Oh yeah, he's at the back. I made it!
You made it?
I made it to this guy.
Now get him. Swing, swing.
Do that thing where you heal everybody. You. Charge that bowman. You.
Instead of saying you, can you say their names?
Yeah, sure. Tartuccio, you're gonna go ahead and magic missile again. It's all you're good for.
Do not falter.
There's a dragon now?
What the heck is going on in there?
There's like a huge serpent too.
That's like a hydra. Yeah, it is. Okay, you're still hurt. Okay. Lindsay, heal Jaethal. Tartuccio, you've still got spell slots left, so guess what you're doing. Valerie, you're gonna just keep fighting.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Bane, make everyone suck more. So, let's see what I got. Oh, wait. Bane. Work? Are you doing it? Yeah, you will. Wait. So you're using True Strike for some reason. There we go. Oh, wait. I'm so confused. Why can't I select myself here?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm fleeing.
Why are you running away?
Somebody hit me with a spell that made me scared.
Oh.
You're out of healing, but you are not, so go ahead and heal. Tartuccio, you've got one spell slot left. Am I still scared? No.
You look like you're pretty scared hiding behind that pole.
Used in other ways.
Get your ass back here.
What? Did you shoot? Did you see Rasha? He just casually walked up and then he's like, oh, just punched the guy.
Well, he's got like a little tiny knife coming out of his hand.
The blue force field's gone.
Yep, because we killed the people who were making it. The assassin leader, look at all this stuff.
Wowie wow.
There's some more dead bodies over here. Let's talk to Jumanji.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax.
How does he know?
Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Didn't Tartuccio give him the ring? I knew something was up.
I have no connections to Pitax, but Tartuccio's name, accent, and clothes seem like he came straight from there.
And then Tartuccio's trying to set me up. Okay, do we just go straight to blaming him?
I mean, we're blaming him in all three of these scenarios.
So might as well just bluntly blame. Just do it. Just do it.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jumanji. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despises anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy.
Thanks,
and the mug of a spy.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Forgive me for my trespasses, but in my defense, we were in the middle of a battle and in dire need of weapons. It's lawful neutral.
Sure.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire, and as we were approaching the room, we saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did our leader do? He passed right on by, mercilessly leaving them to their fates. Simply heartless.
Yeah, the first one.
Leaving them to die bought you mere minutes. Believe me, I would have held on until your arrival.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the Stolen Lands.
One will be
Lady
headed...
Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the Stolen Lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
Rasha.
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems
Alright.
a worthy commander in my eyes.
So we get Valerie.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Of course you will. I didn't want you anyways.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
We didn't help every little pipsqueak.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the Stolen Lands, but not yet.
Okay, fair.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man.
Of
As
course.
for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Camping supplies and rations 4 times 4.
And we got a
Signed scroll of Raised Dead.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Okay, so wait, what is Sertova? The Royal House of Sertova?
It's the current ruling family of Brevoy, which is the nation we're in right now.
Wait. Then what is this person?
This is just a person with, like, influence.
Oh, just a rich person?
Yeah.
And they just want to take that random land? Okay.
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Okay, we will.
We'll do our very best. Let's see. Oh, Valerie, a reliable comrade in battle. Proud Valerie rejected her destiny as a paladin of Shaylin, instead leaving the order behind to find her own way of life. Her loyalty to her...
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Is that Valerie, Lindsay, and Amiri?
I guess so. Map movement. So, when we move, we just click an arrow to choose which path we want to take. Right now, we got a lot of choices here. I don't know if
Well, we were sent this way.
Right. Let me just have a real quick look at what we got here. Valerie is... What class are you? Oh, Tower Shield Specialist.
Huh. Yep, that's why she has a tower shield.
Wow! Lindsay, the Bard. And, Amiri, the Barbarian. Anyway. Let's make our way to Oleg's trading post.
Doo-doo-doo. What a peaceful journey without Tartuccio.
There's someone on the road. Get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready!
To rumble!
Are you ready?
To victory!
We're just...
Thylacine.
Oh, and there's little animals trying to get us.
So...
Not so little animals.
We should rearrange our party so that the tanks are in front. Valerie.
Onwards!
Go there. You, there. You, there.
Strike as one.
You. Inspire us!
Okay.
We made pretty short work of those.
That was, brutal.
Skin! Nature check failed. Great! And we can get back on the road again.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
On the road again.
True. Oh.
Are you trying to continue reading it?
Yeah.
We'll get to it eventually.
Doo-doo-doo, la la la.
All your characters are fatigued. A fatigued character can't charge, takes a -2 penalty to strength and dexterity. After a complete rest, fatigued characters are no longer fatigued. Would you like to begin resting?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can take a quick break.
Nothing better than napping.
So everybody gets a roll.
Puddle puddle.
So somebody has to hunt, and that's based on your lore nature skill, which I think she has the best of it, so that's fine. Camouflage is based on your stealth.
Us.
Sneak, sneak. This is perception.
A 0.
And then knowledge world for preparing whatever our meal is, which in this case we only have the recipe for a hearty meal.
Honestly, what's better than a hearty meal, guys?
What is it?
Nothing. A
So let's see what
good
happens.
night's rest.
Hunting took 15 hours. They got 4 rations. Camp camouflage is successful. Your chances of being attacked have been lowered. And the main cook prepared an excellent hearty meal.
Wow, what a wholesome family.
We continue on the road again. Can't wait to get back on the road again. There we go.
La la la.
Would you like to enter this location?
Yeah. That's where we were going.
Cults dedicated to dangerous dark deities like...
I hate that.
I wish there was a button to click to end the loading screen. They do that sometimes. Save yourselves, fools!
Oh. This is where she sent us, though.
Bandits? In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer.
And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way.
You want to drink some of my blood, too? I'm sick of you You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? You come here and squeeze us dry and come Ah, you must be the guests from Restov.
Are we clearing the land of the bandits?
My task is to clear this land of bandits.
That's lawful neutral.
I mean it. Sure. Retreat. We're too few for a fight. Let's call from help from the camp. No way. Just means we can rob a few idiots instead of just one. 2 arms, everyone. Okay. She's retreating.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
An epic pose.
Stay behind me. They go down.
I think I'm pretty good.
You
What's the
deserve
setup
it.
I got here? Oh, you missed! Everyone's missing again!
Well, we got pretty lucky on that last random encounter. So.
Yeah. Sneak attack. Guys! Oh!
Was that the, like, big sword lady?
Yeah.
Wowie wow.
Well, they all had short swords.
So we just got rid of a bunch of bandits?
Yep. It's part of our mission.
Not too shabby.
And everyone leveled up.
Look at us.
So let's go ahead and just quickly do those level ups. I think everyone should just keep going at on the classes they are for now. No multi-classing or anything crazy like that. So she gets a bonus combat feat and burst barrier. At 2nd level, a tower shield specialist can use his shield to screen himself from burst spells and effects, gaining a +1 bonus on reflex saves against them. Alright. We get some new skill points, which we can put into things. Athletics.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Knowledge of the world? That seems like a good one. And didn't we need... Isn't she our nature person?
No,
oh, the other person.
She was our trying to keep watch person who had no perception bonus.
So we should give her a perception?
Yeah, let's give her a perception bonus. Okay. And then she gets a bonus combat feat. Shield focus. Your AC bonus granted by any shield you're using increases by 1. Or shield wall. It's a teamwork feat. Never mind. Shield focus it is. Alright. Barbarian. So she's gonna get mobility, because she's, you know, move fast, kill quickly.
Mm-hmm.
She was the Lord Nature.
Oh, so we should give her more of that.
Perception? Sure. I think that's fine. And a rage power. So this is something that happens when she's raging.
She already has so much rage.
No, when she's raging, she gets a new ability, though.
Okay.
So, while raging, the Barbarian gains a bite attack. That's Animal Fury. Beast Totem Lesser. While raging, the Barbarian gains 2 claw attacks.
Oh, that seems good.
Guarded Stance. The Barbarian can take on a more defensive posture. Get +1 bonus dodge to the armor class for the duration of the rage. Lethal Stance gains +1 bonus on melee attack rolls and weapon attack rolls while raging. Reckless Stance. Barbarian can attack with abandoned and expensive for defense. She gains a +1 bonus on attack rolls but takes a -1 to AC. And Swiftfoot. Gets a 10-foot enhancement on the base speed.
I say, we should do something with, like, the animals, like one of the first 2 things, because, like, nature.
Yeah, but at the same time, she's got that massive sword, right?
Yeah. I stopped listening to the bottom ones.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Swiftfoot. I think she should move faster, you know.
Oh yeah, because is that giant sword slowing her down?
I think it probably is.
Yeah. Uncanny dodge.
Okay, now it's us. We'll be taking another level in Rogue, giving us evasion, making us really good at dodging spells and stuff, and a rogue talent.
Can't touch this.
Okay, so what are we boosting? We got 7 points to put in.
Ooh, okay. I think we need some kind of athletics because, like, we're like super sneak. But, like, how can we sneak without being like.
But we've got strong in our party. Right?
I guess so.
Well, we got okay. I want to give more stealth. Let's give the main stuff.
Okay.
A point first.
Main
So stealth
stuff,
and trickery.
of course.
Pretty important.
Mobility is kind of important too.
Okay.
Knowledge of the world is good. Do we still have that ring?
Yeah, we do.
Is that the magic device we're using?
No, I don't think.
What is use magic device?
This skill represents a character's ability to activate magic items, even if you're not otherwise trained in their use. Your character's use magic device skill enables you to activate wands and scrolls that you would normally be unable to use, equip magic items that you would normally be prohibited from equipping, and avoiding the negative consequences of using dangerous magical and cursed items.
Oh, that seems good to have.
Let's give persuasion and that one, because persuasion's important too. We could just boost all of our stuff to 2.
Okay.
May as well.
There we go.
Now we have to pick a rogue talent.
There's so many.
There's a handful.
There's like 5 handfuls.
Canny observer. When a character with this talent makes a perception check, they get +4. Yeah. Combat trick. This character gains a bonus combat feat.
Okay.
Fast stealth. This ability allows a character to move at full speed while using the stealth skill without a penalty.
Oh, that seems good.
Focusing attack. Confused. When this character is confused and hits a creature with a melee attack that does sneak attack damage, the character is no longer confused. Then there's the same thing for shaken and sickened. Iron Guts. A character with this talent has a cast iron stomach or has trained themselves to withstand poisons, especially ingested ones. They get a +1 bonus on all saves against poisons and a +4 save against all spells and effects that cause the character to be nauseated or sickened.
That's definitely some Wesley from Princess Bride.
Yeah.
That's definitely Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yeah. Skill focus. Choose a skill. You're particularly adept at that skill, so you could choose stealth or something to give it like an extra.
That wasn't very stealthy.
Slow reactions. Opponents damaged by this character's sneak attack can't make attacks of opportunity for 1 round.
Does anyone watching have any ideas? What do you think?
I don't think anyone's gonna be particularly invested in this particular idea. I think weapon focus and then picking one of the weapons that we were good at might be a good idea too.
Weapon focus? No arguments, so
Yeah, let's go for it. So daggers. What were the other weapons? Punching dagger, which is what we have right now.
Oh, that's why he always punches with it.
Yeah.
I don't know, you pick, man. I don't know anything about weapons.
I know, I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking maybe just like regular dagger might be a better choice here.
Is this just adding a weapon to our...
No, it just like it makes it so that we're a little bit better with it.
Well, if he is using the punching dagger all the time, why don't we just keep going with that?
You gain a +1 bonus on all attack rolls you make with the selected weapon. You can take this feat multiple times. Its effects do not stack each time you pick a new type of weapon. Yeah, let's do the punching dagger. Okay. Next. Complete.
Woo. That took a while. What about the last girl?
Oh yeah. Lindsay is a bard, so she gets a bard talent, and she is now well versed. The bard gains +4 on saving throws against bardic performance. So she's resistant to other bards.
Is that good?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Well, let's give her Knowledge Arcana, because no one else has that. And Knowledge World, because she's the cook. Use magic device? Sure.
Wouldn't her perception have to be good too?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like, because she's like writing a whole story.
Yeah, let's give her 2.
Okay.
And then her bard talent, a weapon bonus. It's very similar to what we had before, just like with less options.
What's intimidating prowess? Oh, that's a bad thing. We don't want that.
Yeah, it's focused on their strength modifier, and Lindsay doesn't have one. So.
Canny observer? Isn't that what she's trying to be?
When this character with this talent makes a perception check, they get a +4 bonus. Sure. And then she gets a new spell. So there's Cause, Fear, Expeditious Retreat, Feather Step, Flare Burst, Grease.
Grease lightning.
Haze of Dreams.
Oh.
Hideous Laughter. Hypnotism.
Okay.
Remove Fear. Sleep. Summon Monster 1. Touch of Gracelessness. Unbreakable Heart, or Vanish.
Aren't there more?
Well, those are the ones we already have. Cure Light Wounds and Ear-Piercing Scream.
Oh. Well, you know, remove fear. That seems like it would be good, maybe because, like if someone else has fear, like she would be able to support her team member. Like she seems more like supporting.
Yeah, I agree. We're done leveling everyone up. Whew.
There we go.
Alright, let's talk to Oleg. Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist, but now he scratches his head and stares around at the ground gloomily. The girl that got away, a plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we going to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svelta somewhere safe and show those what's what.
Wait, who's Svetlana? Svetlana? Is that her? His daughter.
He noticed as a fair-haired woman approached. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden.
Dove.
Do you wanna...
It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband. With a hint of sorrow, Oleg mumbles something as he looks away embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Okay, let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they and when will they arrive? Tell me more about yourselves. Tell me more. I saw someone run out of the trading post. Do you know who it was? Oh, like, I'd like to see your goods. Show me the goods.
Show me the goods.
Wait for an attack. I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your positions and wait. We'll talk later. Bye.
Bye. I'd like to see your goods real quick. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, have a look.
They're coming back already.
Well, they're not back already.
I saw people walking.
I think that was the guy who ran out earlier.
Oh. Who? Okay, I'm confused about what's happening. Like, who ran away?
We didn't ask. We could have asked. I just wanted to really quick get rid of all the excess items.
You want to get rid of all of those?
Yeah. That's why I had them.
Okay.
300 gold.
Nice.
Okay, now we'll talk to him again. Okay.
Can you tell me more about the man that ran away from the post and came back? Go.
That must have been Balkan. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Stag Lord's gang want him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently.
Aww. Nice little hermit.
Nice little hermit. Hermit?
Okay. Let's just continue the conversation. Tell me more about yourselves.
Oleg shifts uncomfortably. Surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, alright. We're just honest people who came here from Restov. We fix up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. What does any of this matters? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or just kill us.
Okay. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they and when will they arrive?
Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang, that's who. They're the land's team. These lands team with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I'll expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Tell me as much as you know. They claimed they were collecting taxes. Why? You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. I'll help you. Not really interested in your post, but I never back down from a good fight. The safety of your post may have been one of the conditions Jamandi Eldori placed on granting me barony, but she said nothing about having to listen to your whining.
Jesus.
I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your positions. And I feel like we should kind of wait, but like also, why not find out more information too?
Let's go look around the post real quick.
Meanwhile, they'll never have enough.
Okay, let's what's this? Succeeded at a perception check. You've noticed some good steel traps in the box. Use the traps to help catch the bandits, or leave without touching anything.
Whose are they? Oleg's?
I guess so.
Might as well use them.
Put them to use. Okay, let's look around a bit more. Maybe there'll be other stuff. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of traps there now. Oh, here. There's some disgusting slush in the pot. Succeeded at Lord Nature check. This seems to be tar. Spill the tar near the trading post entrance to help slow down the bandits, or leave without touching anything.
Let's spill it.
Okay, let's keep looking around. Oh, there's a sack.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. We got some potatoes, Caitlin.
We just stole them from Oleg.
Ah, you won't care. That much. Can't go in that house. What's up these stairs?
Nothing.
A great load of nothing.
Okay, let's go back. Oh, there's some.
Wait, there's still some.
Oh, where's the search thing in the well?
You're right. The old well has
The
old well has been renovated and cleared. It even has a new roof.
That's it.
Oh, what's this? Some weapons.
Forwards.
Forwards.
Let's talk to Bakken real quick.
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
The frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Bakken, local herbalist. What brings you here?
Let's tell me about yourself.
What's there to tell? I'm a herbalist. Make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries, bucket size. I live in the forest, live off the land. Since leaving rest off of these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. They let me in and out of kindness. Help me with things. They bring me water or firewood when it's cold, and the occasional barrel of honey. They're good people.
We could use your help fighting the bandits.
Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider me that my help in your fight. Get a potion of cure light wounds.
Wow. Wait, the bandits here bother you as much as Svetlana and Oleg, maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good.
Succeeded at diplomacy check. Bakken scratches his head, then hums to himself as he puffs his chest out. Well, alright, I'll show these troublemakers they'll learn better than to chase an old man around. Someone might even write up verses about me. Maybe even heroic ones.
Lindsay can do that. I know a guy.
Lindsay gives you a worried glance, then turns to Bakken. Please be careful. Go ahead and help, but leave the heroics to us, you hear?
Okay, we should talk to Oleg and Svetlana.
Let's talk to Svetlana this time. Oh no, it's both of them. So we can either wait for the attack. Let's get back to the possible attack.
Yeah.
Tell me as much as you know. How many
Wait,
bandits?
no. If we keep dallying, we'll end up talking with the attackers rather than about them. If they're even willing to talk.
Okay, let's just wait for the attack.
Why are they claiming taxes?
They claimed they were collecting taxes. Why? For the Stag Lord and his crones, of course. The Stag Lord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they're paid. So they charged an arm and a leg as taxes, and call their executions punishment for treason. Even those who never swore allegiance to the Stag Lord. They're killed fast if they're lucky. If not, Oleg looks to Svetlana. Dove, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk?
I've no need to be protected from the dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Svetlana lowers her head. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are few monsters among the leadership, especially those close to the Stag Lord. Ox?
Yeah, sure.
And Dovin from Nisroch come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. My husband and I, we saw the bodies.
We saw the bodies. I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your positions and wait. Fear not, I'll stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. Amiri flexes her shoulders. Why her shoulders? Finally, a fight! Was bored with all that talking. And Lindsay. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest of heroes had to start somewhere.
What's that mean, Lindsay? What are you trying to say?
I see you're not easily cowed. I'll help you fight. I've got a box of alchemist fire we can use. We can put it by the gate, then set it off with a burning arrow when the bandits get close. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day.
I like your idea. Better give the alchemist fire to me. We can deal with the bandits without it. Huh? Why are we just... I like your idea.
I beg you to be... That's you.
I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky.
Svetlana, go inside. We're going to go meet our guests.
Okay, prediction, Oleg's gonna die, Svetlana's gonna be mad. They hear.
We killed half of them. Okay, Valerie, charge. I'm gonna rush that bowman.
So now we're gonna fight on the boiling tar?
Oh, there's another bowman. Go!
Won't kill me.
Whoa, he's like madly walking.
I always survive.
Oh, I didn't even see Amiri went down there.
She always survives.
Alright. Okay, we got a few corpses to search here.
Are they all gone? They're all dead?
That was it.
Good thing we set those traps and spilled that tar.
What's the armor I'm wearing? Studded leather. Let's talk to Oleg.
He didn't do anything too risky. Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fists in the air menacingly.
You rats got what you deserved! Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. And our Bakken here taught them a thing or two as well.
You convinced the old alchemist Bakken to help you in your
Yeah, it's telling me about our thing. Now, my lord, head on up to our guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up.
Because we spilled tar everywhere.
And this is for your efforts. Now don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. Now that if that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Received 100 gold coins.
Not too
Let's talk to
shabby.
We sure show them what's what.
Oh. Oh, we can go through there.
Yeah, we can go in. We're in the...
Nice.
Let's talk to some of Lana. I'm glad it's all over. Even if there was a fight, we'll talk tomorrow once I've finished working. Ooh.
We're just stealing their food now?
I think they're just giving it to us, because, like, they're supposed to be helping us set up our kingdom, you know? Alright.
Oh, so we're sleeping here?
Yeah.
This task is beyond me.
It's locked.
Anything else?
Oh.
Lindsay picked it.
Oh. You stole it all.
Again, it's not, I think they're just letting us have it.
They're locked!
If they wanted it locked, if they wanted it not stolen, they shouldn't have made the lock so easy to pick. Alright.
We only slept for 3 hours now. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out of the window and you find out the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then, dun dun dun.
Hear me. Please hear me.
Guardian of
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Shut up.
Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she is exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Hear me, please.
We heard
hear
that.
me. Can you hear me, please? Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches toward you.
It seems only you can see or hear the nymph.
Who are you? I'm glad my... okay, don't be creepy with number 2. What do you want from me? Begone, spirit. Who are you? Just who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. The defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
What do you want from me?
Yeah.
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord.
As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
Okay, so the Stag Lord is the, like, bandits leader?
Yeah. We have to kill him anyway.
Yeah, so he is bad, we discovered.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Sure.
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Thornford has revealed. Gain 45 experience.
Alright, I understand.
I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears.
She's the one who just came to us in our sleep.
There are no threats at this location. It's a sort of headquarters where you can prepare your party for a new expedition.
Nice.
In such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. You can speak with them freely to get them to know them better.
Is that the cat?
There's a cat there.
Wait, what companions? Oh,
like our traveling companions.
Oh, they're not there anymore. We can't control them anymore.
Yeah, it's because they're in different places around the
because what you exactly just said?
Yeah. Once you exit the location and return to the global map, you'll be able to choose which companions you want to take with you, leaving the others here. Whenever you meet a new companion but don't want to include them in your party right away, that companion will travel to this location on their own.
Nice.
Let's pop down.
What's this cat, though?
It's just a cat, Caitlin. It's a cat. Alright.
Without a doubt.
Should we talk to a couple of our companions rather than, like...
Yeah, see where their heads are at. See if they saw the nymph last night.
Hey, Lindsay.
A halfling? Oh, weird. Just a
halfling girl
moment.
with tousled hair wearing a dusty traveler's outfit sits chewing the tip of her quill.
Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know.
She scribbles something quickly in a notebook. Scrawled with verse, raises her eyes and gives you a bright smile.
Oh, hi. What?
Alright,
leave and do not return. I'm kidding. What's the deal with the ring you always wear on your finger?
Yeah, that's what we're starting with?
What? She wears a ring on her finger too?
Apparently.
Maybe she is from Pitax.
She is from Pitax.
Let's hear about it. Because that's what we were accused of being.
Oh, I love Pitax, even though they kicked me out. A joyful place.
What is... Or what do you know? One or two, I don't know.
What's life in Pitax like? Actually, Patax has always been one huge nest of thieves, bandits, river pirates, smugglers, fences, sharps. It's always been home for the likes of them, but that was before Irovetti became king. With him, a whole different life began there. Irovetti always wanted to make history, but not as another bandit with a crown. Though, that's exactly what he is. He wanted to be glorified through the centuries as a great patron of the arts, so he built the Academy of the Grand Arts, and spent lots of gold to assemble the best artists, poets, and musicians. Of course, the best ones refused to go, but he got what he wanted in a way. If Patax was once just a booze barn for thieves, now it's a cabaret.
What do you know of the king?
He won his crown in a game of cards, which says much about Patax, as it does about him. He's fiendishly clever. Some cheats I know told me that from the moment he appeared, he started pulling off such schemes that only the old city masters just scratched their heads. With him in charge, gold flooded into Patax. And also, he's incredibly, unimaginably, fantastically decadent and conceited. Getting drunk with whores at a pub, that's not Lord Irovetti's style. Oh no, he aims higher. Dressing up like a male Callisteria? With a golden codpiece, and holding a 3-week orgy, with dancing on the rooftops, parades, public executions, and a contest for the best ode to the great unrivaled king. That's more like it. He also likes singing. Ugh. He orders his guards to make citizens gather for his shows. May Shalin have mercy on his listeners. What did we ask about the Academy?
Sure. Jokes aside, I'm thankful to Irovetti for building it, but he has no taste at all whatsoever. He likes his art loud, bright, grandiose, and most importantly, glorifying his royal highness. He kicked out the best charcoal artist because he didn't wish to spend money on gray scribbles. He sacked a masterful flute player from Tianza for playing too quietly, and instead ordered them to open a kettle drum class. He even ordered the academy to expel me, and for what? An innocent limerick?
Would you like to go back to the academy and finish your studies?
I'd like to return, but on one condition. If they threw out the 3/4 of the professors who teach there now and returned all the ones they banished. If you ask me, I'm proud to have been expelled. If my art was to Irovetti's liking, then I would have reason to be ashamed. As long as mediocre lickspittles sit at the academy and those with real talent beg on the streets of Pitax, I will not cross the threshold of that place.
Okay.
Should we ask about the ring?
Sure.
This.
Lindsay holds her arm for you to get a clear view of the ring.
It was a gift to me from my first teacher. It's magical, imbued by the powers of Shaylin, no less. When I get myself in trouble, it transports me to a safe spot. So, please don't be angry with me if I suddenly disappear from a fight. I'll wait for you here, promise. Okay.
Tell me about yourself. Holy butts.
Do you worship Shaylin?
Yes, not to offend the other gods, but she's the most important of them all. All the other gods guards the world as it is, but only the eternal Rose, the goddess of beauty, calls us to the world as it should be. Where are you from? I'm from all over, haha. I was actually born in Galt. In such a tiny village that it's not even on the maps. If it weren't for my teacher, I'd still be living there, milking goats, weeding turnips, swilling homebrew, having babies, and using books only as kindling.
That's sad.
Who was your teacher? He's a true saint. He was once an important person in the capital at the Church of Shaylin, but he got in trouble with the authorities and went on a self-imposed exile to the tiniest, most godforsaken, priestless village he could find. The one where I was born. He wanted to open a school, but the villagers wouldn't let him. You can heal us all you like, but no putting any ideas into our children's heads. It'll only distract them from their work. But he did teach me on the sly. He taught me how to read, how to write, and gave me books, poems, legends. He was the one who told me about the Arknights of Avestan. And when I told him I was going on a journey, he gave me a magic ring so that Shaylin would protect me from harm.
Nice.
We'll just finish up learning about her backstory, and then I think we'll wrap up the stream.
Okay.
We'll learn about other people later.
Yeah. Okay, so Arknights of Avestan, who are they?
Oh, you haven't heard of them? How can you be a hero without knowing about the most epic stories in the history of stories?
Rude.
No, I won't spoil anything. You should just read about them yourself. Every single chapter. Their adventures are what gave me the idea of going on a heroic quest and writing about it to begin with. And now look at me. Here I am, on a heroic quest. How did you become a bard? When I realized there was nothing for me at home besides more radish patches, I decided to run away. A traveling book peddler, Tessie the Quill, happened across our village. Well, I stuck to her like a burr and wouldn't let go until she agreed to take me as an apprentice. Together we traveled everywhere, to Brevoy and Taldor, even Ustalov. Then I found out about the Academy of the Grand Arts in Pitax, and I thought, well, I love reading stories, so surely I can learn to write them too. I enrolled on my first try, and they even gave me a scholarship. Then they expelled me, but that's okay. They had already taught me all the important stuff, and now, with Shaylin's help, I can manage on my own. This is kind of a rude question.
Yeah, that's rude. Don't ask it. You ask it! Waves her hand carelessly. Forget it, I can't waste money on looks. I'd rather buy books instead. In 100 years, when people are reading my works, they aren't going to ask whether the author had holes in her sleeves.
Tell me about the book you're writing.
I'd be happy to chat all day.
Oh!
What?
It's so many more questions.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, I
Whatever.
think we'll call it for now. We can ask more questions to people every time we come into the tavern, I think.
Yeah.
But for now, let's go ahead and wrap up the stream. So, thank you everyone who did watch. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow so that you can find out when we're streaming again. We're going to keep streaming this until we complete it, hopefully.
Yep, so today is Monday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Tuesday, so we'll both be back.
Yep, back tomorrow. We stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 till 7. Not 10 till 7, 10 till midnight. That was my schedule for night shifts.
10 to 12.
10 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. And except for this Saturday, we won't have a stream this Saturday because we have a bit of an event to go to.
Yes.
But anyway,
but we'll keep you updated.
Yeah. We hope you enjoyed, and yeah. Guess we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
See ya.